my bishop challenged me the summer in between my sophomore and junior year of high school. So I was 16 to read the Book of Mormon in the summer. So I had to read 7 pages a day, and it was a difficult undertaking for me. And bless her heart, my mother actually helped me. She would read with me, and that way we could kind of check up on each other. But it actually became a huge blessing to be able to ask her questions and be able to get answers. And I was blessed to be in a family that read every single day. But when you read every day, a chapter a day or a chapter and a half, or whatever your family does, it's hard to piece together the story and to kind of understand the doctrines as they usually bridge chapters. So as we read, 7 to sometimes 15 pages a day, depending on how far behind I would get, I would kind of put the story together in my head and see the progression of the doctrine and see how the prophets really did teach messianically about Christ, and it was a huge blessing for me to be able to kind of have that base understanding, not only of the stories, but also of the doctrine and their progression throughout the Book of Mormon. And then I was challenged again to do it the summer of in between my junior and my senior year, and I did it again, and it was once again a huge blessing just to be able to build that base. I showed up to the MTC, kind of bouncing off that. I showed up to the MTC with that knowledge, and at one point our teacher asked us to open our Book of Mormon to Helaman chapter 5, and there was a missionary in my MTC who didn't know where Helaman was in the Book of Mormon, and she knew the doctrines very well, but to be able to have not only the doctrine but as well as the progression of the books within the Book of Mormon was extremely helpful to me, at least. And then also I had a very sobering experience before my mission in high school that allowed me to kind of reevaluate myself spiritually. And sometimes I find it frustrating when I look at teenagers who I know and love who haven't reevaluated themselves spiritually before entering college or the mission phase. And I have to remember that it was a very powerful experience for me, but a very humbling experience as well. And so something that I really benefited from was just kind of reevaluating my spiritual standing and do I really believe, and if I do, what do I need to do? And when I thought that, what do I need to do if I believe, that's when I started to really participate in the gospel rather than just kind of spectate.